Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Patrick Corbin gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, like a lot of guys, Matty, Patrick Corbin all the way back from Tommy John surgery. From the left side, good fastball, 93 to 95. Little overhand curveball. Will throw an occasional slider. His best off-speed pitch might be the straight changeup. He needs to use all 4 pitches. You'll know if he's on early, getting a lot of swings and misses on that fastball down in the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and that one just missed outside. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's got 12 hits in 30 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Taylor gets his lead at first, nobody out. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I love what Logan Forsythe brings to this lineup. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here's Corey Seager, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners going. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 35, Cody Bellinger.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Peralta on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Dodgers nothing. Diamondbacks coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Rich Hill is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
At the plate, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
His career batting line against Hill. He has a 3-for-12 line. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hill, a 6'5" left-hander. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2002 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Nick Ahmed waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one down now. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Nick Ahmed, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. His career batting line against Hill, just a 1-for-12 career line. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0. Runners off for second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1 home. It is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Now in the box, Logan Forsythe. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's batting at a .385 clip. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Up next for Arizona, John Ryan Murphy. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
John Ryan Murphy.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, there are a couple things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Jake Lamb standing in now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. From the stretch. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Now to the plate, Christopher Negron. His career batting line against Hill. He's 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
First pitch on its way, and a fastball just a bit up.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so Out of the box, he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Murphy on second. Negron at first, one gone. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2. Gets him looking, strike three.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Patrick Corbin. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Two men are on with two men out. Ball and a strike. And a ball and two strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Here's a high pop-up. Turner is there, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, two left. We've played two full, and we are tied 0-0. In now is Yasiel Puig. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's a .304 batter. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. And there's ball one.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And another foul ball. And And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dyson's there, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 40, Rich Hill.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Rich Hill. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the second out.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's up onto the walkway. Way out of here. Chris Taylor with a solo shot. Third home run for him on the year, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
In now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Just missing here, 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Turner at second. Seager at first. 2 out in the inning. To 2-2 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta's under it. And that retires the side. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Striding in once again, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
0-1, here's the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in to try it again, Nick Ahmed. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one.
One strike.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Aye.
3-2.
Walk out. 3-2.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. So he'll depart here, and I don't know if maybe there's something wrong with him physically, but it seems a very quick hook as he's gone after not allowing a single run. Henry Owens is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Henry Owens.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
So stepping in, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground, and that's going to land foul. The 1-2 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Third home run for him on the year, and the Diamondbacks move out in front. It's now 2-1.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Into the box, John Ryan Murphy. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was plunked with the pitch in his first trip to the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Up around the face. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses off the plate.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Sliders in for a strike. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Murphy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Here's Jock Peterson now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Ready for another chance? Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Here's the 0-1. Into center field. Line drive base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
The catcher, number 9.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, he's running. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he swings and hits a laser to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Henry Owens. Lamb will get under this one, and he's got it for the first down.
Center fielder, number 3.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Taylor. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Grandal over at second. Puig is over at first with one away. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
in a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
On the ground to third. The second for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So coming to the plate, Christopher Negron, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Christopher Negron.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Here's a high pop-up. Forsythe over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 1, Gerard.
Here's Gerard Dyson. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
1-1 the count now. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Patrick Corbin. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Strike called. 2-1.
2-1.
Right on the corner. 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Peralta. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 0-1 on its way. High and deep to right. Back goes Puig. Still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. David Peralta with a 2-run shot. 6th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
In now, Nick Ahmed. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Grandal gathers, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-3 Arizona. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Ready once again, Corey Seager. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Ball 1. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So striding in, Jock Peterson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Cue shot here out towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
One out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Yasmani Grandal would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So digging in now, Yasmani Grandal. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. One and 2 as he chases the slider. Count still at 1 and 2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We'll come right back with more from Chase Field following this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. It'll be Paul Goldschmidt that leads things off. First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager from the outfield grass. And that's out number 1.
Center fielder number 11, A.J. Allen.
Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Now the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a swing and a high pop-up. Grandal moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Standing in now, John Ryan Murphy. As he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Ready with the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Digging in and looking for more, Yasiel Puig. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Austin Barnes will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. Dyson is going to get there. The play is made, but they're going to challenge his arm. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 57, Fernando Salas.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. And that one just missed outside.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Puig takes his lead at third with one away. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Peralta. He makes the catch, but the tying run breaks for the plate. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even, 4 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. In his career matchups with Fernando Salas, he's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half, and we are tied 4-4. Ross Stripling enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
Up next for Arizona, Christopher Negron. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Christopher Negron.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Here's Gerard Dyson as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is taken for a strike right down the middle. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Alex Avila will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Alex Avila.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch misses for the second ball. Avila playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Runner back safely. Dyson off for second. In there. Now the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
"4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Ahmed. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Way in front of a great slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Diamondbacks strand a pair. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 66.
Here's Corey Seager. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
For the Dodgers, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Josh Peterson.
Striding in once again, Jock Peterson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Swinging a soft liner, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Running hard. He's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
1-1.
Sliders in for a strike.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. One hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we are tied 4-4. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it one away.
Center fielder number 11, A.J. Holland.
Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at one. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the seventh. A called strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, John Ryan Murphy, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He doubled his last time through. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2-0.
Now the 2-0 home is an off-speed pitch called for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Softly hit here to the left side, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. This game's all tied at 4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 25, Archie Bradley.
Ready for another shot now, Yasmani Grandal will lead things off here for LA, but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. A windup and the 0-1. He's back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Fouled away.
Got to believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's going to have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Chopper to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 66, Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to Puig.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Hey! 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Ro?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And he lays off there, 1-0. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He also has 1 home run. Now the 1-0. He's a heater in there for a strike. Coles, a native of Georgia. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Here comes Peralta. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers leave 1. Score remains tied at 4. Tim LeCastro will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 70.
Scott Alexander is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Scott Alexander.
Ready once again, Jake Lamb. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Christopher Negron.
Ready for another chance. Christopher Negron. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. A ball and a strike now. Alexander, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Ready with the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Hit on the ground to short. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Gerard Dyson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Steven Souza will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28, Steven Souza.
And he comes after the next guy as well. Can't say I like what I'm seeing here. It's ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Dyson off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now back, left fielder, David Peralta.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, David Peralta. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First pitch on its way. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the right side. Dyson heads for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Nick Ahmed. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. This is skied into short left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We've played 8 full. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Dodgers 4. Brad Boxberger comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Brad Boxberger.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first down here in the 9th.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. This year against right-handed pitching, Seager brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Hallo is there, and he'll bring this one in.
First baseman number 35.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Now it's 2-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Wow, that grounder got him. For the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Bellinger stands in second with 2 gone. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now batting. Second
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe, fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. There is Ahmed. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks 5. Kenley Jansen enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at-bat.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
The 3-0 pitch. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, A.J. Pollock. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson on the run. But he can't get there. And a big break on defense as the tying run will be forced to stay at third on the ground rule double.
Wow, if that ball stays in the park, we've definitely got ourselves a tie game. But it hops over and the runner has to go back to third. That's a bad break. And now they'll have to find another way to get this game tied.
First offering on its way. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. 3-run blast to straightaway left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Eight to 6, the final score tonight. Arizona came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Brad Boxberger claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 6 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out in the NL West, the Arizona Diamondbacks knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home, 8-6. The Cubbies picked up 14 hits in total as they toppled the Rockies 7-0. The San Diego Padres allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 3-1. The Marlins held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-1. The Nationals set 3 balls into the seats as they sank the visiting Buccos 4-2. The Milwaukee Brewers totaled 11 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 10-5. The Royals broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-5. Dan Ortero got his 3rd win this season as the Indians got the win over the Rangers 5-4. The Rays got 11 hits overall as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-2. The Twins put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-1. The New York Yankees combined for 10 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-4. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.